Last week, we had pro-terrorist mobs, which is what they are. These are not protesters. These are pro-terrorist mobs, shut down traffic on an interstate highway in Oregon. They closed down the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco. At this very moment, right now, as I speak on the Senate floor, some of our most prestigious universities, their campuses are closed because they've been taken over by pro-terrorist mobs, chanting things like harassing Jewish students to go back to Poland, they say. Others are chanting, "Go Hamas, we love you. We support your rockets too." Others, I've heard these chants. Here goes, "We say justice, you say how. Burn Tel Aviv to the ground." The situation has gotten so intolerable that just 2 days ago, a rabbi advised Jewish students to leave Columbia University and go home for their safety. This morning, I got a text message from a friend, a Jewish friend, and I read something I never thought I would ever have to read. Here's what he wrote me. Quote, "I have to tell you, for the first time in my life, I see Jewish people scared for their safety and considering exit strategies from the USA, including buying homes in foreign countries and looking to liquidate USA assets." I never thought I would ever read that from anybody in America. These mobs, by the way, don't just want to destroy Israel. They want to destroy America. Some of these mobs are out there chanting "Death to America" in the streets of American cities. And as one of the mob leaders at one of these riots, this is what he said to a microphone, quote, "It's not just Genocide Joe that has to go. It is the entire system that has to go. Any system that would allow such atrocities and devilry to happen and would support it. Such a system does not deserve to exist on God's earth." You know what system he's talking about? This system our system of government. How can things that we once only saw happening in the streets of Tehran, manufactured by the evil regime, those things are now being chanted in our streets, in our country? Where did this come from? The clues are everywhere. Hamas and Hezbollah have been very, very public about how these violent, anti-Israel, anti-Semitic mobs are part of their strategy to intimidate American leaders to support policies that will help destroy Israel. By the way, they openly brag. This is all coming from interviews that they do on television programs that can be monitored. They openly brag about, this is a quote, because of the indoctrination, because of the introduction of colonialism, racism, and slavery studies into history curricula, end quote. They go on to say, many young Americans have been groomed to support armed resistance, to support intifada in the United States.